Turner Network Television presents Super Football Saturday Night. Tonight, it's the 6th-ranked Nebraska Cornhuskers against the University of Illinois Fighting Illini.
Champaign, Illinois, where the Illini will host the Cornhuskers of Nebraska. Nebraska is a big favorite in this game, Paul. One of the reasons is their outstanding middle guard, Danny Noonan. He's a monster.
I tell you, Skip, I think Danny Noonan's a lot like most every Nebraska All-American in the past. He can bench press the Student Union building. He's 6'4", 280 pounds. And I tell you, he's a great football player. He's not only going to be an All-American again this year, he's going to be the #1 draft choice for some team in the NFL draft.
This is where Red Grange ran wild.
I'll tell you.
Here come the Illini.
Red Grange, the Galloping Ghost, number 77. We got a picture of him later on. He's still, he is some kind of figurehead back here at Illinois. And Butkus, now the only second jersey they're going to retire. We'll have a little word with Dick. He'll be up in the booth a little bit later on. He's pretty happy man. I talked to him before the game, Skip, Dick Butkus, and he is very, very happy about this honor tonight.
Illinois, coached by Mike White in his 7th year there, overall 76-58-3, 41-28-2 as the head coach of the Fighting Illini. As we mentioned, a capacity crowd around 76,000, the 23rd consecutive Illinois sellout. It's Pork Day as well.
I tell you one thing, they've got at least 10,000 fans from Nebraska, and I've always said this, Skip. I don't know of any other school that more fans travel every game with the Nebraska team. Everywhere you go when they play in Minnesota, it's the biggest weekend in Minnesota for the Merchants because Nebraska brings their people. They are loyal and they follow the Big Red, and Nebraska football is king.
So both teams have taken the field. The captains are meeting. And we'll be right back. Buick deferred to the second half, so Illinois will receive. Darrell Usher, Ray Wilson of the deep men. Dale Klein will kick it off for the Cornhuskers. Illinois 1-1 for the year. Nebraska 1-0. And we're about to get it on from Memorial Stadium in Champaign. Klein kicks it off. It's high and very, very short.
Fair catch on this.
It's fielded by Ray Wilson, who gets to the 28-yard line and is shoved out of bounds. Shane Lamb is the quarterback. He's going to go to the air early. He's got a man, and it's intercepted. At the 35 to the 30, it's going to be a touchdown. On the first play of the game, Brian Davis out of Phoenix made the interception and took it in.
Darrell Usher had an easy pass to catch. The flanker, they went 4 receivers right away, Skip. The ball should have been caught by the flanker, Darrell Usher, a junior from San Mateo, California. It bounced right out of his hands,
get a big break
right off the bat, Skip. And that really takes, as you said, that'll take the wind out of the sails of this hometown crowd.
Usher and Wilson are the deep men. Klein will kick it off again. Paul Horn, Skip Carrier with you from Champaign, Illinois. Klein hits it a little better this time. It's Darrell Usher crossing the 20, and boy, is he upended as he hits the 25. He's down the quarterback. Around the
3-4 defense from Nebraska.
The pitch is to the I-back. Ray Wilson, nothing. Maybe lost the yard.
You're looking at pretty.
They flood the left side with receivers. And Lamb is going to try to throw. Now he's going to try to run, and he is Derrick at the 22-yard line. And a fumble, and the ball is recovered by Nebraska.
Nobody was open, or it could have been a quarterback draw. It could have been a call play. He got it.
Lee Jones is the guy who forced the fumble, and Nebraska's offense handles the ball for the first time. Keith Jones with it, and he almost broke it down to the 15, 14, 13-yard line. 2nd and 1 at the 13-yard line. They're in the eye, and the give again is to Keith Jones, and he's got the first down and plenty of change. A wingback and an I formation. This time Taylor with the option, and he is going to get the touchdown.
He's unreal, I'll tell you. That's the play.
And he's untouched.
That is the play that you must stop. You're going to beat Nebraska. Steve Taylor, you saw him move down on the little triple option there. He can also hand it off to the fullback.
Dale Klein out of Seward, Nebraska. Hits this one pretty well. Darrell Usher handles it at the 7. He's at the 20, has a little seam, and splits it to the 33-yard line. Keith Jones out of Rock Hill, Missouri is the running back. He's joined now by Ray Wilson. Shane Lamb, the quarterback. And he gives to the second man. It's Wilson trying to get outside. No chance.
Look at that pursuit.
Braderick Thomas, two tight ends in there. Jerry Reese and Anthony Williams. Second down play. Lamb again gives to Ray Wilson, and he's got nowhere to go. Tony Holloway, the right end out of Bellevue, Nebraska. Very light for a defensive lineman. It's 205 pounds. But used his quickness on third down play. Shane Lamb tries the draw, and nothing. Keith Jones out of Rock Hill, Missouri got the ball. Again, Tony Holloway is in on the stop. The crowd boos. They wanted to pass, but they tried to surprise him, and it didn't work out.
They're not going to surprise that offensive line, but they're just going to try to test it early, and I know Mike White knows that he's not going to get too much up front.
Chad Little will kick it. You see his statistics. Dana Brinson is the deep man for the Cornhuskers.
He might get quite a workout before the night's over with, Mr. Little.
Boy, does Nebraska look awesome. Good kick. Brinson is fading back to the 25. Has it there. Gets to the 30, to the 33-yard line before he's knocked down. Nebraska will set up shop from the 33-yard line. Play resumes here. The give is to the up man. The fullback Kalen crosses the 40-yard line. Taylor rolls left, but he gives it to Keith Jones, who breaks a tackle, crosses the 50, and is down to the 46-yard line. Lamb, 1st and 10. There's Jones again. He vaults one man, but gets only to the 45, only a yard. 2nd and 9, split wide to the right. Steve Taylor is the quarterback, and he rolls left and looks to throw, and throws incomplete. 9 yards to go ahead of it. It's a possession play. Taylor rolls. Taylor looks. Taylor throws. I think it's complete to Rob Schnitzler, but way short of a first down at the 40-yard line.
Nebraska, and that's going to be some kind of game. Even now, you can even start talking about it.
The fullback gets the ball and drives to the 34-yard line. That's a very meaningful stat. Lamb to throw. A little look in is incomplete. It was intended for Stanford. The tight end Anthony Williams now lines up on that side. They flood left. Lamb is in some trouble, and he is going to be thrown, and the ball is free.
There's a
penalty flags are down. Look like perhaps a face guard, but we'll wait and see about all that. Wilson and Jones, the running backs.
Number 6, he likes to go to him. Of course, they're going to try to get it running the football here.
This is Wilson. He gets the first down and a little more to the 33.
And he beat Brian Siebler, the senior.
Darrell Usher splits right. The give to the running back. It's the fullback, and it's Keith Jones, and he pounds out across the 40-yard line. Larry Pete, a reserve middle guard. Out of the backs are split behind Shane Lamb, and the give is to Ray Wilson, and he is stopped shy of the 40-yard line. Again, Larry Pete on Usher to the left, Stephen Williams to the right. Lamb's going to throw for it. He had a man, but he missed it.
Boy, he was wide open, too. It was Stephen Pierce.
Nebraska's outrushed Illinois 43 yards to 10. Rod Smith is wide to the left. The give is to Keith Jones. He's at the 30. He's at the 40. Kiss it goodbye. Can anybody catch him? Absolutely not. It's 20-0. A 78-yard touchdown run. Tom Welter, John McCormick through the blocks to spring him, and it's a rout.
Unbelievable. Keith Jones, they said he got 4.3 speed. You saw it, folks. What much to say, just crazy.
It's a slaughter so far, folks. Darrell Usher will field it at the 9-yard line. They need to break one themselves, and they just about do. Ball is loose. Nebraska's got it again at the 35-yard line.
Third turnover for Illinois, and Mr. Usher coughs it up again. He missed the first pass of the game off his hands. The pass for 6 points, and that Darrell Usher in the first quarter.
Steve Taylor from the 35 leads him out. He's going to throw for it. He's chased out of the pocket, throws on the run. He's batted away, incomplete. It was intended for Von Shepard. Ed White broke it up. I think so.
All right. Look at this reverse.
A little razzle-dazzle.
Look at this reverse. They got some peak.
Princeton is at the 25. The 20 makes a great cut. He's down at the 16-yard line. Dana Brinson out of Valdosta, Georgia. 16. The Cornhuskers continue to roll. The give is to the fullback, and he pulls his way down inside the 10-yard line.
You know, it's tough enough when you're coming
where the university is located. Driving inside the 5 is John Kelly. He too out of Lincoln, a 6'1", 205-pound I-back.
Sitting ducks for running backs. They love this kind of game.
Cleet Blakeman is in the game at quarterback. The give is to the fullback up the middle for a touchdown, Micah Heibel.
This is men against boys.
There really is. You feel badly for Illinois, but you sit here just awed by the performance of Nebraska. Heibel got the touchdown. And Blakeman will stay in to win at 52-25. Shane Lamb gives to his fullback Keith Jones. He pulls his way to the 35 and it's thrown all the way back to the 30.
Boy, they gang tackle, and when the first man stops the play, the second man gets to the running back, you'll see the linebackers, the safeties all come in and help on their tackle. They really swarm.
Mark Munford out of Littleton, Colorado, a 230-pound linebacker, was the first man to get to him. Second down, 8 yards to go. Williams is wide right. Lamb barks signals. Lamb in the pocket. He's got time and he airs it out and he throws it incomplete. Brian Davis on the coverage. Stephen Williams out of Los Angeles, the intended receiver. Usher to the left, along with Stephen Pierce in the slot left. Lamb to throw, and he's rushed, avoids one man. He's run out of the pocket. He throws on the run, and it is complete. He found Stan Fitt. Stephen Williams wide right. Usher to the left. Lamb to throw again, and again he's chased out of the pocket, running for his life, and James Gordon flanks to the left. We have a minute remaining in the quarter. The give is to the fullback. Flags are flying. Keith Jones got a yard perhaps. And Gordon of the wideouts. Pierce in the slot. Shane Lamb is the quarterback. He fades to throw. Just a three-man rush, but a good one. They force him out of the pocket again. He has to run, and he's scrambled at the 44-yard. Shane Lamb, the quarterback. Wilson has the ball, hurdles one man, and then really gets nailed at about the 27. Usher is wide to the left. Shane Lamb under center. This is a second down play. The throw is complete, but for almost wide to the right. Williams to the left. Lamb to throw. He's got a man. Penalty flag. Stephen Williams and Stephen Pierce to the right.
Stephen Pierce got man and man right down the middle now.
Lamb's quick pop. He threw it low. He intended it for Pierce, but he threw it at his feet, and Pierce couldn't come up.
Just happened to have the wrong play called in. They had Pierce exactly what they wanted.
Gordon splits to the left. High formation behind Shane Lamb. The pitch back is to Wilson. He circles wide at the 15, is hit and dropped at the 12. It's third down. A gain of only 8 yards to go. The ball is at the 12-yard line. Shane Lamb will throw here. The quick look in to the 8-yard line. Good for them. Win or lose. Fourth down, possession play. Lamb to throw. He gets it away. Touchdown. Dale Usher will check it. Jerry Reese with the reception. And Illinois gets on the board. Give them some credit. It would have been easy to take the 3 points. But they're going to try to. And here's the boot. Shepard fields it at the 20, 25, 30. One man to beat. 40, 45, 50. And down at the 47-yard line. And Nebraska comes right back at him.
They can beat you with any play. 43-yard return.
Steve Taylor back in the game at quarterback. And the give is to Keith Jones. And he powers his way inside the 45. I'm not going to say anything either. Jones 7 for carries for 112 yards. Shepard the man in motion. Taylor keeps. Gives now and breaking free inside the 30 down to the 26. Ken Kalen. He fumbled the ball, but I think it was Nebraska's on the drive again at the 26-yard line. They have it 1st and 10 in Illini territory. Steve Taylor out of San Diego, the quarterback. What a good-looking young athlete he is. He gives on the reverse to Brinson. And he fights his way inside the 20 to the 19, perhaps the 18-yard line, a pickup of 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2 from the 18.
You're watching WTBS Atlanta.
3rd and 2 for the Husker. Quick pitch. Running with the ball is Keith Jones, and I don't know if he got to the first down or not.
Out of the eye of the deep back. Now they shift the strong formation left.
4th and a long one. Taylor keeps. He's got the first down. Pitches back. Keith Jones. He's inside the 5. Fumbles it out of bounds. But it's 1st and goal.
Bobby Dawson skipped.
Winning.
They're just a little bit more mature. They wouldn't make the amount of mistakes. But a team effort could hold up for a while. Look at this kid.
Taylor cuts back and powers his way very close to the goal line. Jay Lynch finally stopped him. And they're going to Mason Gamble is wide left for the Huskers.
If they spread it around, they give it to Jones.
He's going to throw for it. Little timing pattern, and it's overthrown in the end zone.
And he was. I'll tell you, those 10-12. That 71 team was 13-0. Game against Oklahoma was the best football game I've ever seen. Look at this.
Keith Jones tiptoes into the end zone for the touchdown. Made it look easy.
That's when you're really cocky and confident, Skip. You're throwing the football 2nd and 1, just fooling around.
You shouldn't be smiling. You see the score.
Nothing you do now but smile. Pretty lady.
Yea, verily. Usher and Wilson are the deep men for Illinois. Dale Klein will kick it off again. And here we go.
We got prettier girls at the football games than you all got at the baseball games.
Usher downs it in the end zone. Well, you certainly have more of them here than we've had in Atlanta lately.
Score.
1st and 10. Braves, by the way, 119 against Haskell back in 1910. I bet you they don't score that many today.
Well, I want to tell you something. It's pretty tough to call off the Hounds when you got this many good people. That's the trouble.
The pass is complete. Stephen Pierce with it. A late hit by Nebraska as well.
If you're on the 14. A 14 player here will see some action, you know.
Jerry Reese moves into the slot left. Shane Lamb back to throw. He's chased out of the pocket. He's in trouble. Gets it away. And it'll be interference, but I think he made the catch anyway. Usher to the right. It's going to be a reverse. Usher winds up with the football, and he's hit and dropped at the 44-yard line. A gain of only 12 with an interception. A touchdown pass and 71 yards. A quick pop out here. Stephen Pierce with it inside the 40. Bulls his way to the 36-yard line before John Custer comes out, the running back.
I told you this last week, Skip. Mike White has recruited 16 kids from California in this Illinois team.
Len McClellan goes ahead. Shane Lamb in the pocket is rushed. He throws and low and incomplete. And that was forced. It was intended.
Ran hard last week, Mr. Turner.
Lamb to throw. He's going for all of it. He's got a man. Incomplete. It was intended for James Gordon. The ball sort of hung up a little bit. 3rd down, 10 yards to go. Lamb rolls. Lamb is in trouble. Lamb is spilled at the line of scrimmage. He had absolutely no chance to set up. 4th down, 10 yards to go. Lamb goes for all of it. He's got a man down the middle, overthrew it. It was intended for Stephen. Team offensive line is in there for Nebraska. That doesn't mean that they lose much in the way of quantity. Blakeman rolls, wants to throw, does, has a man at the 49-yard line. It's Skip Carey, Paul Horning with you from Champaign, Illinois, and all you can do is marvel at Nebraska. It really feels
like it. Fans, crowd. Look at it, 75,000 people here. Good kick.
Yeah, he nailed that one. It's Terry Rogers getting to the 30-yard line. He gets outside. He's at the 40, and he's knocked down at the 43 by Ed White. If it wasn't for him, first unit back in for Nebraska, they run out of the eye. They lead 38-7 at their own 43-yard line. It's Keith Jones again at the 45, at the 47. He's knocked down. Lance Hart, Rod Smith, and Von Shepard flanked left. It's 3rd down, 4 yards to go from the 49. Taylor rolls left, wants to throw for it, can't find a man, but he can scramble. He's way back there now. He gets one good block, but he's back at his own 30-yard line. Now at the 40, and he's knocked down at the 42 by left end Scott Davis out of Plainfield, Illinois. College kids wear funny makeup, don't they?
Oh, that got popular, I'll tell you. First thing I saw was North Carolina with the blue prints in the face.
Ray Wilson gets the carry and loses about 2 yards.
Illini will be better.
Shane Lamb to throw into coverage and incomplete and very nearly intercepted. It was intended for Stan Fitt, and it will be 3rd and 12 at the 15. Mark Munford almost jumped again, but got back. Lamb has time, puts it high in the air. Good coverage downfield, incomplete. Brian Davis broke it up. James Gordon, the intended receiver, and Illinois will have
next
to kick
week.
the football.
There it is. Washington, USC.
Keith Jones and Ken Kalin, the running backs. The ball goes to Jones, and he picks his way for a couple of yards. It was 52-25 in Lincoln last year. I formation. The give again is to Jones. He's got a hole here. It's third and 3 is 37. 10:20 left in the third quarter. Nebraska winning big. It's 38-7. Brinson in motion. The pitch is to Jones, and he gets there. Crosses the 40 to the 41, and the first down will be he's ever had at Nebraska. Quarterback keep by Taylor, and he cuts it to the 45 to the 50, and he's out of bounds at the 49-yard line. Bobby Dawson 44-yard ran him out.
Miami of Ohio, the hotbed for coaches. When big coaches came to our school.
Ken Kalin, the fullback, pounds his way inside. Keith Jones has an outside chance of that. He has 142 right now. And there goes Taylor again inside the 30. The late pitch. He's got Jones, and Jones is out of bounds at the 19-yard line. And they
Taylor
can do whatever they want.
And Jones got 8.
A lot of togetherness there. Taylor throws, almost intercepted at the 5. Lance Harkey. Rod Smith is the split end left. I formation, second down, 10 yards to go. The little inside reverse goes to Von Shepard, and he doesn't get that look. Jason Gamble is to the right. Taylor, good flip. Keith Jones inside the 10, powers inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
Good option.
He only weighs it. Taylor keeps it. Now he pitches it. Can he turn the corner? Von Shepard did not get in. He's out inside the 1. Dawson knocked him out. No touchdown. But he's within ends in there for the Huskers. The quarterback Taylor keeps it. I think he got in, but no signal from the officials. So I guess he didn't. Yes, he did. Touchdown.
Absolutely. I was going to say they didn't give him a touchdown there. He looked like he got 2-3 yards to me. Very easily.
1-yard return, they say. Gary Schneider made the stop, a senior out of O'Neill, Nebraska. So Illinois sets up shop at the 24-yard line. Shane Lamb is still their quarterback. 7:41 remaining in our third quarter. Pierce and Usher are flank left. Reese goes in motion, now sets up in the wingback position. And Lamb rolls left. He's got time to throw this time. He gets it away. It's deflected and incomplete. Possession play, 3rd and 7. Lamb to throw. He gets it away, and he's got a man, and it's broken up, incomplete. Good defensive play by Brian Siebler. 36-yard line.
The rush was on.
He's in there with Ken Kalin. Pete Blakeman is the quarterback. He throws, and it's picked off by the Illini, and they have the ball at the 42-yard line.
Mark Mathis. Mark Mathis got the.
Lamb knows he's going to have some company back in that pocket. He goes for all of it. And it's knocked away. Incomplete. A flag is thrown, however, and interference is going to be called, I guess, on Charles Fryer.
Oh, wait a minute now. It might be on Von Shepard.
Could be offensive. Let's see.
Absolutely. It could be offensive pass interference. Stephen Williams out there, number 2.
That's what it is. Again, Terry Rogers in the backfield once more. From the 11, let's see how Nebraska plays it. The pitch comes to Rogers, and he vaults his way to the 14-yard line. African Grant again on the stop. Out of that I formation. Blakeman takes it himself, gets the first down across the 20 to the 23-yard line.
So
Sam Ellsworth.
A little golf tournament on Tuesday, the NFL tournament. So it's going to be a big weekend in Green Bay.
Rogers breaks one tackle, breaks another, but is decked at the 15-yard line. There's the time remaining in the third quarter, and it's a 3rd and 17 situation.
I don't guess the moon does nothing to you. Pretty good.
No, not really.
Really?
Uh-oh. There's a completion to Banderas. He breaks one tackle and bulls his way out to the 35-yard line.
Now, Banderas, that's his first catch of the year. He didn't play against Florida State.
Till Steve Taylor came to the fore this year. Rogers with it again. 45, 50. Out of bounds at the 48-yard line. African Grant ran him out with some authority, perhaps a little too much. Everybody getting to play in this one. Cawthorn keeps it, cuts it, gets to the 40, 35, 30, 25, 22. Sam Ellsworth made the saving tackle, but not till he reached the 21-yard line. A 26-yard scamper for Banderas and Griffin in at wide receiver for Nebraska. They just keep the fresh troops coming. Cawthorn wants to throw. He's out of the pocket, and he throws incomplete at the 12-yard line, intended for routes 3rd and 10 at the 21. There's the throw, and he's got a man for a touchdown, Willie Griffin.
Well, put it right on the money, too. 21-yard touchdown pass. And the score keeps going up. Look at this little number they got. They got a new number there.
Goes in motion, now sets up in the I formation. Lamb gives it to McClellan. He crosses the 30. For Illinois as we go to the 4th quarter. Keith Jones back in there at fullback. Pass is complete after the 40. That's where you are. Yeah. Ever since Russia. The delay and nothing happening, and Keith Jones is buried. I guess you're right.
I don't know. What, are you kidding?
Yeah, of course I am. 3rd and 1 at the 50.
I know that.
Greg Turner
lost 2.
No way. No chance. No. Brad Tyrer. Quick pop pass. It's caught by Pierce. He's buried. Depends on where they mark it, whether he got a first down or not. Jeff Tomjack made the stop.
I'll give him the first down. Look at that. 426 to 110.
It's been brutal. I formation, man in motion. The quarterback keeps. He's in trouble, and he's thrown at the line of scrimmage. Sam Ellsworth score. Willie Griffin and Tom Banderas, a couple of tight ends, check in for Nebraska on a 2nd and 10 situation. The give is to the running back, Dana Brinson. Brinson gets outside to the 40, 35, 30, knocked out of bounds at about the 22-yard line by Ed White.
I tell you, Dana Brinson can make the big play. This kid's going to be exciting.
When they get 7 points out of this drive, they'll have a shot at it.
That was 63-0 way back in the early 1900s. The give is to the fullback, a fumble by Tyrese Knox, and an Illinois recovery, I believe. Yes.
I got it.
So Shane Lamb hanging in there, the quarterback from Cardiff by the Sea, California. He gives to his running back, Ray Wilson, and Wilson bangs his
You're actually hoping, I think, that they don't score anymore. I wouldn't want to score anymore.
Lamb throws a strike to Pierce at the 30-yard line. He's decked there.
And you're
a gain of 5.
On your back almost every time you release a football. They were just completely outclassed in their front.
Mankhausen comes in throwing, and he throws a strike for a first down to Stephen Pierce. That's 20 for young Brian Mankhausen. He slips, gets up, throws a strike at the 35. Anthony Williams breaks away, breaks another tackle. He's got a clear field. He's at the 30 and run out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. What a run.
Well, he's got these, gives this crowd something to cheer about.
Make it down at the 23-yard line. Mankhausen rolls right.
Slowly.
Yeah, exactly, and throws it out of bounds. It was intent.
Something underneath, take it.
He fakes, looks, and now he's got to run for his life. Mankhausen at the 30. Now he has a man. Complete 15, 10. Stephen Pierce. Make it at the 12-yard line.
All right. Showed pretty good movement that time, Skip. There he is.
Pretty good horses.
Right.
1st and 15.
Here comes the blitz.
He gets it away, and he had a man, and it's incomplete.
Did a good job, Reckon.
Wilson and Jones, the running backs. Menkhausen rolls, has time, into the end zone. Touchdown!
What a catch. Beautiful
James
pitch.
Gordon, great catch. Menkhausen gets an Illinois touchdown and gives this huge crowd something at least to cheer about. See who Nebraska has a quarterback now. There's the scoring drive for Illinois. Tyrese Knox is still in there with Jeff Wheeler. They're the running backs.
Nebraska's used 12 different men to carry the football tonight.
Wheeler gets the call. Receiver positions. Possession play, 3rd and 2. Quarterback keeps, and he's thrown for a loss at the 30.
First time tonight they got the option for a loss.
Single back behind Menkhausen. And the give is to Wilson on the draw, and that didn't fool Larry Pete. He just caved him in the draw again. Nope, Menkhausen to throw, and he feels some pressure, and he's sacked way back at the 28-yard line by John Marco, a 230-pound left end out of Bellevue, Nebraska, sophomore, the 3rd unit performer. Menkhausen has time and airs it out. way.
He can air it out, too.
He overthrew everybody. That ball landed at the 20.
To the left, high formation. MacArthur and Clayton still quarterbacking the Huskers.
He gives to Tyrese Knox, his fullback, and he booms his way down to the 35-yard line.
Knox out of Daly Campbell to the right.
Second down, 9 yards to go. The give is to the fullback again, and Tyrese Knox is along with Ray Nelson. Again, the give is to the fullback. It's Knox banging his way to a first down at around the 23-yard line.
Red.
4:09 remaining. This time Clayton keeps it. He's hit, spun down. Clayton fakes, keeps, now pitches, beautifully done. It's Rogers at the 10, at the 5, at the 2.
I want to tell you, that was tremendous athletic play by McCarthy Clayton. Boy, he ran the option.
This is with the 3rd unit, folks. The give is to the fullback, and Tyrese Knox. The give at the goal line. Did he get in? Yes. Touchdown,
yes,
Terry Rogers.
That's
a little icing on the cake. Rogers scores with 1:52 left in the game. It's 58-14. A minute 46 remaining.
We all survived Russia.
Some better than others. The pass is complete. Out at the 45-yard line, Stephen Pierce with the reception.
Until something opens up because he gets so much pressure.
He's now 5 of 11 for 94 yards as he missed. 3rd and 6 from the 40. Menkhausen in the pocket. Is run out of the pocket and is sacked. Way back at the 25. It was again Larry Peake. Boy, he's had a super game and he never gets to play. He's playing behind Danny Noonan.
Rod Smith right.
Fumble, loose ball, and I think Illinois has it, and they do with 34 seconds left. And as expected, he's going to throw, and he misread the pattern run by James Gordon.
Or James.
Ray Wilson, the single back behind Brian Menkhausen. He throws a look-in pattern. It's complete to Gordon at the 35-yard line. Blake Henning made the stop. They gained only 4. It's 3rd and 6 at the 35 with 12 seconds remaining. Menkhausen looks, has time. Now he's run out of the pocket. Now he's going to run. He gets to the 30, and he will get out of bounds at the 28-yard line with 2 seconds left. Miller ran him out. Menkhausen leads him out. He'll throw this one into the end zone, or at least try to, I would think. They flood the right side. There's the throw. It's jump ball and incomplete. And your ball game is over. The Cornhuskers of Nebraska rolled impressively over Illinois, 59-14 the final. This is Super Football Saturday night on Turner Network Television.